Hi guys, welcome back to Cryptopotamus. Now today I want to be talking about gaming coins as well as IDOs. But before we do that, let's look into the daddy of all coins, Bitcoin. Alright, so right here we see a macro view of what has happened to Bitcoin all along throughout this whole year, and the crash that happened during May, and we've seen it retrace back down all the way to July before it made a run up again. Now I drew a FIB timestamp, and at 0.382 to 618 there's a run up down here. It's not parabolic, but it is still more like an equity run up, and it retraced a little bit down here during September before making a blast up again. Now I don't know if you call this parabolic or not, but yeah, it smashed a new all-time high, 67, 66, and yet again another new all-time high at 69. So right now what we're seeing is we're at this phase. We're at this phase from end of September. It made a run up. Now from 0 to 382, there has been a run up, just like the one in July towards September. Now this is from 382 to 618. So currently where we're at right now, we're just at the start of 382, and this is what I'll be expecting. We'll probably be looking around a little range down here, but it's probably gonna hit a upward swing motion, and could potentially hit a new all-time high, touching the 618 before maybe coming down for a little bit of retracement again, and whatever that happens next. Yeah, but I'll be personally looking at these sort of action down here, wherever we are coming towards this motion. Yeah, so that's just for Bitcoin itself. Let's take a look over this next few days and maybe next few weeks. But yeah, I'm quite optimistic on this. So when it comes to gaming, I believe I put this chart up in my previous video, where you type in top 100 gaming coins, and then you take a look at all these coins that you could potentially invest in them. And because of the conference that's coming up, I've talked about DeFi, I've talked about NFT and gaming coins. We've seen so much blast and hype over this weekend, especially on gaming coins. Now, the one that I used to speak about, I've also charted this previously before. This was when it was at around 0.2 levels towards 0.3. This is TLM, it's Aliens World. So it has been one of the more OG ones, I would say, before the gaming hype even came out. And I believe that the hype was led by Axie Infinity, which showed many people that even during the bear market, like for example during the May to July, we've seen how Axie went up from $1 to $3 all the way to 10, and then hitting 20, and now it's at like more than $100. So you see, the prime thing about gaming is that during a bull market, most of the other coins, they all run, whether it's major, whether it's minor, whether it's Bitcoin that's moving, and Ethereum and everything else below it is just following. But when it comes to a bear market, what actually happens during a bear market when Bitcoin goes down and ETH goes down and all the other altcoins starts to go down? I guess you could say people would be looking towards gaming during a bear market, and because crypto and they've sort of revolutionized this whole gaming industry of playing to earn instead of paying to play like most games are. And that being said, during bear market, what do you think people would be doing? Most of them will be at farming. They'll be at farming pools, they'll be doing LPs, and also gaming, because there is a play to earn, attribute to that. So I think that's what a lot of people are looking at, and they are also expecting that when the bear market eventually comes, most people will turn to games, right? So look at TLM. It just made a run up like today. It just blasted through. I don't know, since just about 3 days back, where it was at 0.2, and it's just made like it's a 2x. So 106%. This is a 2x. And if you take a look at the macro scale, it came down from $1 when it first got released. Made this run up. I was expecting a little cup and handle here, but didn't happen. Eventually it will. So right now what we're seeing is, okay, let me take a look at the feedback extension, bottom, top. Right, so the next target is probably at somewhere between right under 0.7 first, and perhaps it's gonna come up and try to fight the previous all-time high at right underneath $1. It's possible, and this is just for TLM. There are so many other gaming coins as well. So this is my list of all the gaming coins that I put inside a portfolio. As you can see, Gala itself, 401%. That's like a 5x from 0.09. And it was just like a few days ago before, when I spoke about this. And in the chat itself, I've placed Gala in, I think, 2 weeks back, and that was 0.08, 0.09. The recent run up to like the 24, 25 levels, I thought it was great enough. I took about 30% of my profits, and now it's at 48. We're seeing it go so much way higher than what we expected. Okay, let's take a look at Gala, right? Right, so this is the FIB extend that I put for this breakout down here. It hit like 15 cents, cleared the level, went all the way straight up to 4.236 when it was at this level. I think quite a number of people took the profits from here, hence getting a slight correction down here before moving up again. I mean, Gala Games itself, it's full of potential. It's one of my friends introduced this game to me. It's called Town Star. It's a really cute game. So Gala Games is like, it provides a platform for any or most of the other games, whether it's new, whether it's up and coming, that can be placed down here. And there is a play to earn mechanism that is within these games. So not surprising that it should be worth more. So this is how like the gameplay is. You can just go ahead, pick a place. For this game, preferably just pick between 2 rivers. Something like this spot down here, between 2 rivers or sea. Yeah. So okay, just prior to this game itself, there's a lot of other games inside as well. Yeah. So look, this is Gala Games. These are the few types of games that are within this platform itself, right? And I don't know how much higher this is going to be running up. Eventually, if we're talking about like a banker's number, that would probably be $1. But guys, just try not to buy the all-time high. Always buy during the rate. Sell the green, buy the reds. All right, that's just a simple rule. Okay, now let's move on to a different platform. Mobox. It is a BP20 Binance Smart Chain network. So it has its own set of games as well, like marketplace, and so it is most of the gaming coins, they are like a platform where there are just different kind of games within it, and the more you play, the more you're able to earn, just like XC. Right. So you know, besides Gala, right? Most recently there's Star Launcher, right? Now the reason for this pump, right? It's because of the IDO that I'll be talking about. I guess it's not gonna be in this video. It's probably gonna be in my next one, because if not, this will be, you know, far too overstretched. Now just put it in short, I think it will continue going a little bit more. I would explain why in the next video first. The timeline for this would be by the end of this month, 30th of November. So yeah, I mean, it's not financial advice. You guys do what you want, but you know, just keep an eye on this one. So yeah, let's just go through this whole entire list. All right, UFO almost 2x, Aliens World. This is what I talked about earlier on. Mbox made a run up, almost 2x. I think I got in around 380. Yeah, it's hit a little bit of retracement since the 860s, 870s, but you know, I think this one can go much more. Now let's try a fib extend. Yeah, I think you know, probably the first target will be close to $10. And you know, if the Bitcoin doesn't, you know, sway the other way, I think we can expect right under $15. No problem. But you know, do expect some sort of retracement as well. Don't just think that, you know, it's always going to go up and up and up and up. Yeah, like we've just seen here, it just made a little dip down here to the next support line, 7.3. I've also been talking about IMX for quite some time, I think 2 weeks. And look at where IMX is right now, you know, and I think this one has potential to even clear, you know, above $10 in the time that's about to come. So yeah, I mean, guys, go do your research. If you don't know what IMX is, go and Google IMX, go and see what it does. It's like a platform for all NFTs that can come together without all the fees. You know, there's a lot of marketing hype, different influencers that are also getting their hands on it. I think it could be the next big thing. Yeah, why not? US itself has made a big run for it. US, I've talked about it in the chat. You know, Steam has decided to take down NFT games within Steam platform itself. If you don't know what Steam is, it's like a platform for gamers lah. Yeah, so it has like a library of, you know, more than 500, or you know, there's just so many games inside down there. Yeah, so Ultra, it's been around for quite a while, hasn't seen a run up for a long time until the recent, you know, gaming hype. So Ultra will be acting like Steam for, you know, games, but in the crypto world. So it has a lot of partnerships with Ubisoft, and they're really popular, right? So just looking at the TA itself, there is, you know, the trend line is down here. It's broken down the trend line since the dip just last week. And look, most of the coins, when they do break down from their trends, they will come down, try to retest it, you know, might fail the retest, drop down again, and fight between the range. And eventually, it wants to come back up to stay above and continue the trend line. Yeah, so it's always gonna be fighting at the trend line spots. And you know, for this US, right, I think if I do draw up a fib extend, you know, bottom high, you know, we could be looking at, you know, $2. Yeah, I don't think that's impossible. I think $2 for this is quite fair. Yeah, this. Please also, yeah, you know, if if you've already invested in certain coins, now I don't recommend people to sell it, take it out, and move to somewhere else. I mean, in a perfect world, that would be optimal. You know, when we get out of something that has pumped so much, we take that and put into something that hasn't pumped at all. But in reality, you know, there are a lot of opportunity costs. So it's best that, you know, you keep roughly about 30% USDT as cash flow, or UST or USDC, whichever stable coin there is, for you to be able to get, you know, these coins. And also just try to diversify the portfolio. It always takes their turn to move. So gaming can move today. Next day, DeFi could move. The next day, all the major caps will move. ETH will move, and, you know, things like that. Yeah, so, you know, go back to the gaming portfolio. Just take a look at some of them. Those that haven't made its run, you could potentially look into them. Now, all these on my list are what I feel that they do have potential. So, you know, D-Race itself, it's now at what, $7? It was like $4 just a few days back. It's NFT horse racing. Yeah, GameSwap. I mean, yeah, you can see for yourself. Like, look at the charts. They're all just moving and running. Yeah, but you know, this is just my list. You can have your list too. Go and find certain projects. Go and Google them. Go to their website. Go and see, you know, what you like best, or, you know, what fits you the most. If you like the game, you believe in it, then, you know, go get it. Now, I've already mentioned to you guys in my last video about what's going to be up and coming in the end of the month. And, you know, just sidetracking down here, if after the end of the month, you know, you guys are going to be asking, what should I be looking at? Now, you can always come to defilama.com and go through the different networks itself. If you want Matic, it's a Polygon, and then just look at their babies. I call them babies because they're under like the same network. And, you know, like for Binance, it's PancakeSwap and, you know, Mbox, MDEX. They're all down here. So you could take a look at, you know, all their different babies and see if you want to invest in them. So I think in this past week, I've been talking about Avalanche a lot. And now, you know, just take a look at their daily change, or, you know, the change within 1 week, and it's all pumping down here, right? If you think like Avalanche is quite expensive already, yeah, you could probably look into their, you know, I don't know, Pangolin. And some people are doing like farming on Wonderland itself. Yeah, but, you know, this is just an example. If, you know, if we know that, you know, Solana has made a run up, oh, it's been down because the focus is on Avalanche, right? So, you know, that could be where we want to look at after the Avalanche hype. You know, maybe Solana, maybe Fantom, maybe Polygon. Yeah, so do go ahead, check this site out, so you have a better idea of, you know, what you want to get. And, you know, you can find out where to get them as well. Just click, you know, for example, let's say Qi. Just type Qitao coin market cap, right? Click it, scroll down here, market, and see all markets, and everything will be listed down here. Now, if it's just like only QuickSwap, then you can only get it through the DEX of QuickSwap. So just, you know, go to QuickSwap, and, you know, connect your MetaMask or whichever wallet, and then just get it from here. Do a swap here. They have pools here as well. They got farms as well. Yeah. So that's how you get it. Now, if that's too complicated for you, then, you know, you can probably skip that if you don't want to. I mean, if you don't want to go through all this process, and, you know, just find another one. Yeah. So yeah, this is just an example of what I would do, you know, to try to find where the market is moving towards next, because they usually jump from one place to another. And you know, just go ahead, look at, you can, I can be looking at the charts, I can be looking at like fundamental news, CoinDesk, and see, you know, what the news are saying about certain coins or even the entire crypto industry. And yeah, from there I can start spotting different hints here and there, you know. Yep. So for now, this is all I'm gonna be covering about gaming coins. I'm gonna be talking about IDO next, so stay tuned. Ciao for now. I'll see you in a bit.